Hey butterfly family, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you see, I decided to do a update reading on the missing Casey Young. Now somebody had hit me up and they were like, could you do a reading, an update reading on Casey Brown? I'm like, Casey Brown? I'm like, who is Casey Brown? And they were like, you did a reading on her 2 years ago. So I typed it in, and I'm not getting a Casey Brown, but I am getting a Casey, I believe Laverne Young, or I just say, Casey. Well, I'm gonna say Cassie. I'm gonna say Cassie. If I'm pronouncing her first name incorrectly, I apologize to her family members. Okay, I'm gonna say Cassie. This is the reading that I had did on her 2 years ago. I've done several on her, and I actually did a private reading just for the family, okay? But this is one of the readings that I've done on her. All right, I made it better for you guys, but this is the actual reading that I did on her, and I've done several others. It ain't the only one. And I also did a private reading for the family because the way I look at it, all information, like good information, and I did put that out there. But anyway, I have here Casey Lavon Young. Now, if Brown is part of her maiden name, I'm not using that. But even with numerology, just Casey, with Casey Brown, that still equals 45 equals 9. Casey Young still equals the same thing, 45 equals 9. So the only reason I'm bringing up numerology because I'm starting to add that also as far as me, seeking clarity in the energies that I'm seeing that comes out. And it pretty much helped me to receive clarity of what I'm seeing in the energies. Real quick, Casey, I know I keep saying Casey and Cassie, but anyway, I'm going to say Cassie. Cassie Young, at the time she was 44 years old, and I believe she's from South Carolina, I believe. But anyway, she went missing 2 years ago from Spartanburg, North Carolina on May the 15th of 2023. And this is like not something new. I've done readings on her before, as I stated in the past. I forgot a lot of the things that I said, but pretty much I remember it was stated that she had left work, and I think she went to the hospital, I believe. But anyway, she had left work, and nobody haven't heard from her since. She left work, headed home, but nobody has heard from her since. And she was living with her living boyfriend at the time, and I believe his daughter, I don't know how old she is, was living there in the home as well. And I don't remember if she had any kids or not. I don't remember. But anyway, she's still missing to this day. Before I get started, I want to send out much love and positive vibes towards Casey Brown family members, her mother, her parents, her siblings, and all those, her close friends who loves her. I'm so sorry for your great loss. It doesn't get any better because it's nothing like not knowing. But I do appreciate the fact that the family has really shown me love and took the time to watch my video. I appreciate that. And I know no matter what, you've seen in my readings, I know it's not going to bring her back. But I just want to help, the family, just receive not only clarity, but, just a sense of comfort, of just knowing that no matter what, God is in control, and the Most High God has the final say no matter what. And there is such a thing as I say this to a family member, and you know who you are, okay? But I said this to a family member that had reached out to me a week ago. It could have been this week. But anyway, I let them know, there is such a thing as spiritual justice. I mean, it's out there already that, the boyfriend that she was living with, they got him on camera, at some other apartment complex in the parking lot near a dumpster, okay? But still, I mean, I'm not really sure. I haven't really been following this case. I still, I don't think he has truly been charged for her, you know, being charged due to her disappearance, because due to lack of evidence. But you know, video speaks 1,000 words. But anyway, videos and pictures. But anyway, um, but I did let the family know, you know, why I was feeling what I was feeling when it comes to, you know, the so-called, you know, boyfriend. That energy right there. You know, it's a good chance that, you know, there may not fully be justice in the way that matters due to that energy that I was seeing. But like I said, I'm not God, and with God, all things are possible. The most of God has His own divine timing as far as, you know, how things unfold. Let me just say that. I don't have no say so in that. Um, but I just want to send the family much love your way. They did not ask me to do this reading, and I don't know if the person, it was a family member that had left me a message, not like email, but just on one of my videos. All I know is they want me to do an update. So shout out to you. You know who you are. But anyway, whatever many of you see here in this update energy reading on Cassie Young, Lavon Young, it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I don't see it as entertainment whatsoever, but I have to say that because many people watch for many, many reasons. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this reading because I didn't really know what else I can say that could really make a difference, because it's not going to bring her back. You know what I'm saying? And I really, you know, could she be alive? Absolutely. You know, you never know. But I'm just not sensing that. And, you know, I wanted to take it to God first. You know, should I, you know, go ahead and do an update reading? And I got the answer, yes. And I got glowing results, clarity, seeing the whole picture. So, with that being said, I feel like, if anything, her family will receive clarity. However they see it in this video session. I'm also going to add numerology. I don't think I've ever done it before. I'm going to add that to it. And numerology is just pretty much using numeric values tied to letters to, you know, conform letters into words, okay? It is very effective. I've used it before, and actually it backs me up what I'm seeing in the energies. Let me just say that. So, that's all I'm going to say on that. And I'm through with that. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I just want to give maybe the background, because this is something I've done before several times. But this will be the last session that I do on Cassie. This will be the last session that I do on her. And I'm going to just leave that there, okay? So, I don't know what's going to come out. I'm going to let the spirit do the talking. And once again, I send my love and prayers to her family. Much love to you. May the Most High God give you the strength to keep on fighting the good fight on behalf of your loved one. And I'm so sorry what you all had to endure and what you're still going through. I wish this on nobody. I feel the need to start off with this first. And these are the other videos that I've done on her right here. If anybody would like to check them out, it's up to you. These are some of the, if you can't really see it, they good, I apologize, okay? I just wanted y'all to see some of the other videos that I've done on her. So let me pull up her image real quick. I like this one. This is real up close. Alrighty. I have here Spartanburg, South Carolina, but I think Spartanburg is North Carolina. But anyway, I'm going to just put her image here so I can see it. The eyes are to our soul, so I love looking at pictures. This is just for me, and I have her image up here somewhere, okay? So, really quick. To show love to Cassie. I appreciate it if you guys, it's not for me, it's for her story. Her story definitely deserves to be told as well. I appreciate it if you show love by giving that thumbs up, okay? So other people will be able to see it, and YouTube will acknowledge it in the algorithm. Much gratitude. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. It has her soul ties. I always feel connected to you. And what I'm doing, I'm just letting the spirit do the talking, okay? Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. And I don't know why, but I feel like this could be, because she know her family members are going to be watching, right? I feel like this is her way of reaching out to her family. Even though I am, you know, when I do a reading, I'm always setting my attention for my spirit guides to connect with the person I'm doing a reading on, their spirit guides, okay? But I feel like she wants this information out there with her family to know that she will always be connected to them. But it has her soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Cassidy. Anything, Cassidy, you want your family to know? Regret. I wish this never happened. Anything, Cassie, that you'd like for your family to know? Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. And I've already, you know, mentioned in past readings I've done on her that it was a lot she was keeping to herself. I'm sure her family knew what they knew, but it was a lot she would definitely keep to herself concerning what was going on in her personal life. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. What comes to me scared to speak up, but anyway. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. A lot of this I'm not surprised it's coming out. It is confirmation for me because I've done a reading on her already. This says, man, I want to fix our connection. There could be the angel falling out with somebody, but a connection that was never mend before her untimely, you know, when she went missing. I say that, okay? This says runner. I don't want to run anymore. Now this says third party energy. This definitely came out in one of the past readings. I remember. Third party energy can be like due to cheating, or some or outside energy that's trying to interfere with what you got going on with somebody. But anyway, there were other things that got in the way of us being together. and feeling overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Got anything that you would like your sister to know? I don't know how many sisters you have, but just give me some kind of message that they will relate to. Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. It just says unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. And this could be the energy of, I feel really the relationship that she was in, okay? And this one right here, I feel like this is what she wanted her sister to know. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. As well as any family member as well, okay? Unappreciated, I feel like you didn't care. I feel like this is more the energy of, you know, Cassie and her significant other that she was with before she went missing. Any other messages for your family? Mom, siblings. Any other message for your family? Mom, siblings. Conversations. I want to call you and hear your voice. That's the back. It means something. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. And that can be due to holding back information as far as what was really going on with her behind the scenes. And due to one's actions, dealing with it. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. All right. Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Now this says fake apology, anger management, and pregnancy test. And I think something like this did come out in the reading. Cassie was 44 years old. But this could have been something that she could have found out about her significant other that allegedly he could have got somebody else knocked up. But anyway, it has here a pregnancy test. Unsure results, a pregnancy scare, positive or negative. And like I said, anger management. I feel like this is what she was dealing with, okay? Being with somebody that's very hot-headed, easily to pop off. And I got here a fake apology. Kathy Young, Kathy Young. So many energy surrounding Kathy Young. A situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. And that is the energy of something burning back there, but also emotions stirring up, arguments, conflict, drama. Look at the back. Watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Somebody's sitting back. Kathy Young, Kathy Young. Anything you want your family to know. Background Jush. It has here getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. I don't know if I mentioned about somebody is seeing somebody new. But I'm getting that kind of energy also, seeing somebody new. I'm just not really sure which one was doing that. But anyway. Kathy Young, Kathy Young, Kathy Young. This is energy of somebody trying to check the other. But I do truly feel like she wanted out of that relationship. Casey Young, Cassie Young, Cassie Young. Total drama action. Drama. Casey Young. I will be using numerology towards the end, okay? Casey Young, Casey Young, Casey Young. In their feelings. Casey Young, Casey Young. Knowing they effed up. Casey Young, Casey Young. Now I'm starting to wonder when she sent somebody else and he found out. It just says promiscuous, sleep around, temperate, free for all, steals your man. All I know, somebody was seeing somebody to tell you that. Allegedly. Getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. Burning evidence. I told you I was getting something about something burning. Private relationship. Somebody was having a private relationship with somebody. Now, I'm going to say this real quick. And then I'm going to say it's allegedly. I was getting like pedophile energy. I don't know if I mentioned that to the family before. And but I'm saying allegedly. Okay, it's not factual. But I was getting that energy with somebody. Let me just say that. Now I know they said that he had a so-called daughter staying there at the house also, and I'm not saying things were going on, but I feel like, you know, whomever was still seeing somebody unbeknownst to the other. Okay, I feel like one of them got caught in the act or found out something about the other. Let me just say that. Okay. Anger management. Just say red lipstick stain. It's just the energy of being intimate with somebody, but what comes out of that, either lipstick stain or blood stain, okay? Kathy Young, Kathy. It just says running away. That's somebody running from their problems, their past, or their obligations. I have here recordings, announcing, expressing, revealing truth. So something is on recording, has been recorded. Video or audio, and it says keeping a promise, but a promise was broken. It has here, this is about being on the road, but it has here caution on the road. And this came out twice. It says copycat. So what I get from this right here, however, I'm going to say allegedly, however she was disposed of, I'm going to say it like that. I feel like somebody's copying somebody else's energy as far as something happened to somebody else however they were disposed of. I'm going to say it like that. Somebody's operating a copycat energy. So I think about whatever could have happened to somebody else before Cassie went missing. And it could have been found, okay? But somebody is operating as far as trying to duplicate, how somebody else not only went missing, but how they were disposed of. And these criminals do learn from each other. Please know that. They keep coming back out. Somebody being promiscuous and total drama action. I just let the energy falls out. Private relationship. Somebody having a private relationship with his Cassie or her significant other, but somebody got caught. Private relationships. And also somebody was checking the other. How do you say check yourself? Red lipstick stain came right back out. There's something to it. I got here a situation that's about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames. Look at the back. That says bugaboo. This is the energy of two people meeting up, but it's stress it's fear and distress in the air. Okay? Two people meeting up, but it's fear and distress in the air. See how my messages are repeating? Look at that, in their feelings. And this right here, look at that. Already know the tea. This somebody sitting back. They already know what went down. But they are also enjoying the gossip also. And I've already shared that already. Falling apart. Falling into pieces. Pieces. I kept saying, Cassie Young, what happened to you? Allegedly. It says trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, tossed out. Allegedly. But it's just the energy of somebody discarding someone. I want to do messy truth real quick, and then I want to do numerology. I don't think I need to keep going on and on and on. Because I've done videos on her before. Show me the energy that was going on with Cassie before she went missing. Cassie Young. Show me the energy that was going on with Cassie before she went missing. Cassie Young. They want to come out so bad. Let's look at it. Let's look at it real quick. Woke up different. Shift energy. Done tolerating. Silent strength. This is somebody trying to get their power back. Possibly trying to distance themselves from somebody. But also they're tired of tolerating. They're tired of tolerating. It has here shifting energies. Done tolerating. Silent strength. See right here, this is somebody's broken. This is somebody that putting up with the bull, with the BS. This person right here is exercising their power. They're trying to get their power back. See that? This person feels powerless. This person trying to get their power back. See, it was something about that shift in her energy. Allegedly, her significant other saw, and whatever grip he may have had on her, he was seeing this right here. If you know what I mean. Show me into Cassie. Clarity, Cassie Young. Show me into, thanks, Spirit. It is allegedly here. Blocked AF, ghosted, shut out, silent treatment. Living in memories, past replayed, stuck emotionally and sentimental. You deleted me, cut off, digital closure, code exit. And that's somebody trying to reach out to the other, but they're being blocked. So the way I see it, if all this was going on due to her actions, I hate that if she was trying to like distance herself from him, I hate that she wouldn't. I'm not going to say she went home. She could have been followed. She really could have been followed because the narrative is that she left work, headed home. But then we saw caution on the road. We saw caution on the road, and you can still be living with somebody, but you're separated. You know, maybe standing in another room or somebody sleeping on the couch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing like, for me to see caution on the road, that lets me know something definitely kind of jumped off, where either she was being followed or being tracked. Cause this is somebody that's trying to distance themselves from somebody. May the 15th, 2023, Cassie. May the 15th. May the 15th of 2023. What did that energy look like between Cassie and her boyfriend at the time? May the 15th, 2023. What did that energy look like? What does that energy look like? May the 23. May 23. I'm sorry, May the 15th. May the 15th, 2023. What does that energy look like? Last seen on May the 15th. What does that energy look like between her and her significant other? The tea is cold now. No more drama. Over it. Past expired. See, this is somebody trying to move past someone. This ain't no more drama. And in their mind, you know, it's over. And I think, I believe I had to, well, I'm not going to go back and watch the video read I did on her, but I believe rejection did come out. This is somebody turning back on the other, saying it's over. And this is the back of the deck. I gave you my all, overgiven, drained, love unreturned. This somebody's feeling emotionally tapped out. They feel like whatever that they was adding to the cup, it was not being equally, you know, given to them, okay? So anyway, allegedly, but I know what I'm seeing here, because I definitely remember some of the energy that came out in that reading that I did on her. Let me just say that. So, I'm going to I want to use my true crime reading deck, and then I'm going to go over these energies numerically, and I'm going to end this session. Hold on 1 minute. I don't know if I ever used my true crime deck on those past readings. Maybe I didn't have this deck at the time. I'm going to use it real quick, and then we're also going to apply it due to the numeric energies that I'm going to be going over as well. So her family, take notes, okay? Because I do look for repeated words, repeated messages. And I apologize for saying Cassie and Casey, you know, getting mixed up. I'm just going to stick with Cassie. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm looking into her beautiful eyes, so it speaks volume. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to look in the energy to see what I'm seeing, and we'll go from there, okay? All right, give me a minute. Cassie Young, 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 seeking clarity on the energy surrounding the disappearance of Cassie Young. 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 All right, I'm gonna say it out as I see it. Cassie Young. I'm setting my intentions. What led up to the disappearance of Cassie Young? Just the energies, okay? And like I said, all we know is she left work, and I can't say that she didn't make it back home, but she left work and haven't been seen since. That's all I know. So anyway, we'll do this again. All right, I'm gonna shuffle real good. I'll do about 3 times, then I'm gonna call them out. Okay. Greed, strangulation, surveillance, legal proceedings, water, gift, crime of passion, marriage, wedding, abuse and neglect, imprisonment, that somebody's trapped, jealousy, power supply, I look at that as abuse of power, dating, surveillance, landfill, marriage, wedding, and I let me, if you know, they came out also her reading, something about a married couple, a marriage. I let you, if you know, I can get that if the person is either married or if they've been with a person for a while. That's looked at as common law marriage, okay? It's people how the spirit sees it, but anyway. Marriage, wedding, abuse and neglect, jealousy, imprisonment, water, motel, hotel, cult, perversion, child, regret, cover up, money, meeting, death, travel, landfill, travel, crime of passion, imprisonment, cult. That just ends up secret groups, wooded area, child, landfill, power supply, water, neighborhood, cleanup, codes, child, cleanup, regret, and one more, abuse of power. All right. I want to tap into numerology real quick. The C in her name is 3. Okay, you can look at it as 1, 2. But anyway, it's 3. The Y in her name is represents 7. You can look at that as 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4. You get it. But those numbers mean something. Her name Cassie equals 17 equals 8. That 8 means something. Young equals 28. So you have 8 and you have 2. That 2 means something. That 2, I tell you, my butterflies know when I see that 2. Well, I'll get back to the 2. But Cassie Young equals 45 equals 9. Also, Cassie Brown equals 45 equals 9. But if you take one, with 2 S's, it equals 45 equals 9. With 1 S, it equals 17. You add all together, that's 43. No, I'm sorry, that's 44. And that's something she passed away. Well, forgive me for saying that. I'm sorry. She went missing at the age of 44. Okay, I say that, okay? But anyway, I'm going by Casey. Oh, let me get it right. I'm going by Cassie Young. So Cassie Young is 45 equals 9. But at the end of the day, the energies of 3, 7, and 4, 5, 2, 8, and 9 is very significant when it comes to the energies that played a part in her life. All of them may not hit. It just depends on how she's moving. But a lot of it is playing a part as far as the beginning, that led up to her disappearance. Like I said, it just depends on how she's moving, what energies are going to show up. But a lot of these energies, these messages are clues, and they are very good clues. Now, I ain't going to bring her back. Let me just say that. But they're definitely good clues. I just say that. So, I'm not going over all of them, but I will look into 3, 7, and 9. And as I stated, and see, her energy is very scattered. It's very scattered. I'm not going over all of them, cause if I look at all of them, I'm looking at the numeric of 3, 7. I'm looking at 1, 2, 8, and 4, and 5, and 9. That's a lot. But what stood out to me is 3, 7, and 9. With that 2 energy, I think about age in the background. I think about a rabbit hole. And a rabbit hole is just pretty much due to what her family is going through now. They feel like they're not getting justice. Let me just say that. Or things not moving as fast as they would like for them to. Or they feel like, you may feel like you're getting a runaround. That's what that 2 energy is, okay? The runaround energy. Or things not, moving in the direction that you wanted to go in a timely manner. Or authorities can turn a blind eye. That's what that 2 energy can look like. Okay, it can look like that. A rabbit hole also can be, somebody may have what's the word I'm looking for? Somebody might have connections. Okay, like somebody, you might be in a brotherhood of a Mason. You get them going with this, or somebody might have a family member that's a cop. They may know somebody can protect them. I'm going to say that, okay? Or it could just be authority turn a blind eye. I can get that with that 2 energy. And that's pretty much what the family's going through now anyway. So I'm going to just shorten this real quick. I'm going to do 3, 7, and 9 and shorten it up concerning Casey Young, okay? Everything's allegedly here, but I know what I know. Cross the line. Family in the dark. They are connected. Family tree. And we did see trash. Okay, trash is in here also. Trash. And I wonder, has she been pregnant before and maybe lost a child or something? I don't know. But I also got here unwanted child also for whatever reason. Greed is in here also. Employment. And I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. I was getting something about a neighbor's husband. Maybe could have been out there. Maybe could have seen something. I don't know. But anyway. Stop searching. Woods. Abandoned building. Has tattoo. I'm getting a hit on garage. Paid off. Stalking. Scared to speak up. Confession. Expecting a visit. Rejected. Outside. Suitcase. Digging. Pedophile. Homicide. Boundaries being crossed. Case dismissed. Trying to get away. Watching the time. Ignoring red flag. Smoking mirrors. That's due to misleading, conceal the truth. Marriage/wedding. It means something. Unless somebody was seeing somebody else married. I don't know. I am getting organized crime. Maybe that's somebody's background. Imprisonment. Lustful, not loyal. Living a double life. Forced to go along with their agenda. What I know, not speaking up. Destroyer. Classmate speaks. Woman lured them out. A rabbit hole. Tagging along. Witchcraft. Near park. I'm also getting police in the family, but everything is allegedly. Okay, I don't know that for sure. Agent conflict of interest. Now I'm getting agent conflict of interest. You know, you don't know who knows who. Illegal dump site. Being followed. Woman. Set on fire. In plain sight. Watching the time. The world is a stage. And I apologize to her family for some of the messages that may seem dark or triggering. That's not my intentions. I'm just trying to help bring clarity. Patiently waiting, fighting back. Secretive. Body will be found. Question a close by neighbor. Keep from sight hidden. Crooked officer. Northwest. The M word. I'm getting spouse. I'm getting church. I'm getting 6 weeks. Ex-con, criminal. Walks with a limp. Predator. In something. Destroyed. Empty. Lost soul. Landfill. Get out my way. Hospital employee. Sealed inside. Patiently waiting. No bond with child. Accepting a dirty offer. Hungry for attention. Near wreckage park. Lawsuit. Fake friends. The lovers. Seen someone new. Told yard. Pretending not to see. They were taken advantage of. Pedophile. Strike the time is right. Feet running to evil. Crime of passion. Forcing us to act. Highway. Question neighbors. Married couple. Running to evil. Illness. Spying. And I'm getting a hit on Monday and Friday. I'm getting a hit on East. Authorities turn a blind eye. I can get will be prosecuted. Let me see something. Let me look at her numbers. I can get will be prosecuted and will not be prosecuted. It's pretty much up in the air. But let me see. Both of those equal 9. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting 11 weeks. Sorrow, spying, partnership, unlawful acts, rocky road, construction, scatter evidence, dirty offer, sidetrack, strangulation, cleanup, money, couple, burial, crime of passion, the fool, I want my freedom, not telling everything, has a secret lover, bully, desperation, rejection, porn, abuse of power, revealing the lies, taking bad risks, sabotage relationships, you are a liar, full of grief, being defensive, has secrets, no fairy tale, you are holding me back, something about occupations, opposite attract. And I'm hearing something about car accident too. I'm just not really sure what that's all about. Um, but maybe it could just be something jumping out due to somebody being in a vehicle. Um, and I don't know what that means. Something about a married woman. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Anyway, suspect who they know um, will be arrested. Fake smile, in debt, lost and found, caution, payday. And let me do one more. Okay, I do that one too. Let me see. Let me see. I do that one also. Let me see something. Legal proceedings, accomplice. So I don't know. The person may have had some help for covering up. But I'm getting the image of genocide also, and that's somebody that could have taken other people out too. But I can get that if they are a cop. I can get that if they have a background as far as being military. Okay, I can get that also, or gang like activity. I can get that. But anyway, I'm getting also dump site. And I'm getting something about a step parent also. Being exposed, receive money, hidden, trapped, question family member. So if not her family member, it could be a family member of his could be in the know. Cloudy judgment, unseen agent cover up. And I don't know how old, and I keep going back to his daughter. See, I don't know how old she was at the time Casey went missing. But by her being in the household, I'm sure she knows a lot. Allegedly, okay? Don't want to pay, adoption, substance abuse, Mason, no way out, boyfriend, their ex, county, country, 12 miles or less. I'm getting hit on Thursday. Predator, destroy the evidence, footprint, walking distance, no one's helping. I said I'm gonna go over all these energies, but I'm just going over just several of them, okay? Apartments, security staff, let me see, 20 minutes. I'm getting hit on Saturday and Wednesday. Something about a flat tire. Let's see, laying low. I'm getting also strangled and choked, rocky road, partners in crime, wooded area, running from the enemy. I'm getting psyops also, okay? Separation. I'm getting something about a bag. Meeting. Social media. Paying off witness. Obsessed, won't let go. Crazy ex, obsessed. So the way I see it, they probably went together during the time she went missing. Even if they were staying together, you can still, be separated. Hearing I told you so, feels restless and bored, full of deception, being recorded, secretly meeting up, distance, cannot be trusted, not what I signed up for, caught cheating, drugs, sex, and lies, I want out of this marriage, whatever that means, workplace affair, suspect connection to the higher ups, hospital, man lured them out, I wouldn't say, near dump site, grand jury, transport by vehicles, feels trapped, they are being tracked, track device on them, caution, the world is a stage, and I got here personal items found, I'm not sure that's true or not, I have here something like, well, I ain't going through all that. I got here clothes, but I feel like something personal of hers eventually will be found. Here's argument, very deceptive. Clues in a book, important documents. Police has inside knowledge. Getting a police report, prescription, mental confusion, looking at documents, being set up, going for a run, meeting, conflict, can I get up, trash over them, spell work backfired, signature forgery, seeking closure. Okay, and it could be why if she did head back home, it could be due to that. Seeking closure, running from someone. And even though, y'all remember we saw copycat, I got here look alike. So I wonder, because it's a lot that authorities know that they're not putting out there. A lot of times they hold on to information. But I wonder, has it been like her being on surveillance and it's somebody that look like her but it's not her? I got here look alike. They were set up. I got here Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, and Aquarius. Agent hidden, man, agent in the background, suspect has connection, dump site, man lured them out, revisit the scene, and allegedly police officer in the family. But anyway, that's all I have. I know it's a lot. But I'm telling you, those engines be on point. It's like a puzzle when you put the pieces together. But I did mention to the family something about, well, they know what they didn't. I mean, they know. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. They know what they know. Like I said, I did like a private video also. So, but with that being said, I pray that the family do get justice. But just know, with God, all things are possible. And not only that, there is such thing as spiritual justice. How do you say can't sleep at night? Yeah. Just know those that are involved, they are tossing and turning. And even though they were going on with their little married life, they're still suffering spiritually. Let me just say that. Because there's no way when you don't do right by people, you're going to be winning out here. Okay? There is no way. So, there is such thing as spiritual justice, and there is no getting away from you reap what you sow. Let me just say that. So anyway, much love and light to the Young family, to KC family members. Keep fighting a good fight. God bless you. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. Give me a thumbs up to bring more awareness. Feel free to share this video. And I am done with this. And I just wanted to tap back in just to see what I was seeing, okay? Maybe help to get a family some additional clarity. But anyway, I'm out of here. God bless you, and bye for now. Justice for Casey Young.